Good evening, everybody. It's a privilege and pleasure to be here. Pride Week. And this is my short story from the Lee Hayes anthology, presented by Zane, Flesh to Flesh, published by Strebber Books. It's in all the stores right now. If you like the story, there are 19 others by other fantastic authors besides me. Go and pick it up. The story is called Difference. Have you ever discovered something about yourself that excites and astonishes you at the same time? I'm talking about a moment when every neat, preconceived notion you've ever held in your life gets turned on its ear. Let me see if I can put it all together for you. My name is Brian Watkins, and the last couple of days of my life have defied all the nice little conventions I've become so comfortable with. Okay, I admit it. I'm still kind of young, only 22, and I haven't begun to discover all of life's wonders yet. Well, let me dive right in. 2 days ago, I was at my friend Manny's gym. Manny and I had been friends all our lives. His dad had passed away a year ago, and now Manny owns the gym. It was late. Manny was tired, so he tossed me the keys and told me to lock up when I was done. I was pleased to have some quiet workout time, and I was waiting on the last few patrons to leave so I could do my reps in peace. I came out of the locker room, and there on the treadmill was a man of about 6'2". I had never seen him in the gym before. He was bald-headed, with a neatly trimmed goatee, full lips, a wide, flat nose, deep-set brown eyes, and he was solid, thick, but not fat. He looked like he was in his early 30s. His caramel-hued skin shone in the bright white overhead lights as he ran, glistening with sweat. I watched his long, powerful legs working as he jogged. I was transfixed by his beauty, watching his graceful stride, even as I wondered about my strange attraction to this man. In contrast to him, I stood 5'8", with a close fade, thin mustache, medium lips, and a square chin. My dark brown skin shone and showcased my sculpted body, which I was inordinately proud of. I was solid muscle from head to foot, and I made the gym my second home to keep it that way. Biceps, pecs, delts, quads, glutes, lats, all were honed to the best of my ability. Nah, I couldn't possibly want this guy, could I? Yes, he was handsome, but I had always thought big, thick, non-muscular men would turn me off. Too many muscle guys and muscle makes reinforced that notion in my head. I was becoming conditioned to only appreciate physical perfection. Besides, he looked to be about 10 years older than me, and I wasn't into older men, was I? I watched as he got off the treadmill and stretched out. Seeing him extend his limbs so effortlessly did something to me. I felt that familiar stirring in my groin and hoped no one saw that embarrassing bulge in my shorts. The man started towards the locker room and smiled as he passed me. Suddenly, I became weak in the knees. Almost involuntarily, I followed behind him. I pretended to look to my locker as I watched him undress out the corner of my eye. "Hey, man, could you pass me that towel?" His voice was rich, deep, and captivating. "Sure," I said. I passed him the towel from the bench. "By the way, my name is Brian. I'm in charge of the gym. I thought I knew everybody, but I'd never seen you before." "I'm Rudy." "Rudy Nesbitt," he replied. "I just came in to check the place out. Somebody recommended it to me." Rudy peeled off his t-shirt, revealing his big, beautiful body. Wide, strong shoulders, massive round pecs with the most exquisite gold nip rings. Rudy was thick, a gentle roundness to his belly that hinted of softness without being flabby. He had a deep navel that my tongue desperately wanted to probe. I watched him, trying not to let my jaw drop as he toweled the sweat off him. How do you like this place? Do we have a satisfied customer?" "Yeah, you do," Rudy smiled, lighting up the room. "I think I'll join." "Oh, would you?" What was going on with me? I had never been this awestruck by a guy, especially someone like Rudy, who I thought wasn't my type. I'd always shied away from the thick daddies, preferring the muscle men I usually hooked up with instead. But listening to Rudy's deep voice, watching him move with quiet confidence, feeling the power of him just wash over me, well, this was different. Rudy pulled his shorts off and I thought I might faint. He had a big, round, perfect bubble ass. I was so hard by this time and trying my best to hide it that I imagined it just might burst through my shorts. Rudy stood there naked in front of me, and I'm sure my eyes were as big as dinner plates. I tried not to go up, but, hey man, you alright? Yeah, I kind of got distracted for a minute. I'm okay. Oh, Rudy chuckled softly. Did I distract you? He winked at me playfully, then walked off to the showers, leaving me speechless, standing by my locker. My mind was screaming at me to strip and follow him into the shower, but there were a few other people still on the gym floor. Being caught in the shower, ogling Rudy with a huge erection, might be bad for me and the gym. So with almost superhuman strength, I went back out to the desk, willing my dick down so I could work. Within 10 minutes, the other 3 patrons had finished their workouts, showered, dressed, and left. Rudy, however, was still in the locker room. I decided to check on him. I found him still in that hot, steamy shower, luxuriating as cascades of water rushed over him. Beads of water clung to his every curve, making me hungry for his sweet thickness. Almost on impulse, I ran out of the locker room, grabbed the gym keys off the front desk, and locked the front doors. I hurried back to the locker room, practically tearing my shorts and white beater off as I went, and strode into the shower. Rudy turned and smiled at me. Without a word, he stepped toward me, dripping wet, bare skin shimmering. Rudy, I began. Shh, don't say a word, Rudy whispered. Rudy wrapped his big arms around me, and I could feel his long hardness against my six-pack. I pressed my own rock-solid dick against his thigh and began to caress his shoulders. Rudy's torso slipped wetly against me as I let my hands explore his curves and feel his softness. I couldn't stop myself. I kissed Rudy's neck, letting my tongue lap beads of water from his skin. Rudy hugged me tightly, and his mammoth pecs felt so amazing against my smaller body. If you want to read any more,